And for the last aspiration, but not least, is the accessibility and inclusivity, which is come from the concept of Rawaj of Ibn Ashur. And the good things about the accessibility and inclusivity, the concept of Rawaj is to make sure that circulations of wealth among us is not being circulated among the rich, as mentioned by Allah SWT in the Holy Quran. كَيْ لَا يَكُونَ دُولَةً بَيْنَ الْأَغْنِيَاءِ مِنْكُمْ. And under this particular aspiration, our aim and intention is to make sure that the financial system can make sure that the circulation of wealth can be as much as possible. In this regard, I would say Islamic capital market, for example, is always been known as the market for the high net worth and sophisticated investors. How we want to make it, lower it down, especially to promote it to the lower level of the society, to make sure we can offer to the retail market, for example. So this is the intention and the aspirations that we need for the aspiration of accessibility and inclusivity. So dedicated for Islamic capital market, we have three principles. Number one is broadening circulations of wealth and participation, where emphasize is need for inclusive and accessible financial system involving the public at large, regardless of financial background. Broadening circulations of wealth and participant means any offering of investment. For example, we are ready to open it more to the retail market, means to the retail, to the public at large, for example, because most of the product actually is more for the sophisticated investors, for the high net worth. If you offer this product, for example, to the retail, actually you are aligning yourself to the broadening circulations of wealth and participation. Now, principle number 14 actually is to maximize the wealth distribution with focus on the social finance. Yes, we do admit that some product we cannot offer it to the retail because of the nature and the features of the product, but we can do other things. For example, yes, we cannot give the participations to the retail, but from the distribution part, we can put the emphasis on giving the social finance. For example, we have the wakaf element, we have the wakaf, we have the zakat, we have the sedekah, for example. By having some of the distribution element to the needy or to the lower level of the people, you can align yourself into the principle number 14. So this is the gist of the principle number 14, focusing on the distribution. For the principle number 13, focusing on the participation itself. And for the principle number 15, somehow we do understand you have a very tight margin to distribute, to give it as a wakaf, and channel it to the society through the sadaqah and all those. But you have another opportunity as well to make sure that it's accessible and inclusive, where some of the proceeds can be used to nurture the businesses with supportive ecosystem. For example, if you issue a sukuk to develop and construct a building, for example, probably some portion of the proceeds can be used to help the SMEs to support the business and support the objective of the issuance of the sukuk itself. For example, if you develop the building, for example, the hospital, some of the contractors, you appoint the SMEs to help them, and in a way, actually you are nurturing the business and give the more opportunity for the what we call it, for the SMEs, MSMEs, for example, to have opportunity to invest and make money and through the issuance of the product. So these are the examples that can be achieved through nurturing the business with supportive ecosystem. So by having the aspirations for number 6 on the accessibility, on inclusivity, we hope that it can what we call it, give more opportunity for Islamic capital market to expand, not only for the high net worth, but also can be go for lower level of the people can be involved in the Islamic capital market as well. So this is the aspirations of number 6. The simple explanation that I'm given for the 6th aspiration under the what we call it, our Maqasid Sharia guidance. As a key information, this is the definition of Maqasid Sharia. If you ask us, are the 15 principles is exhaustive? The answer is of always being not exhaustive, because this is the Maqasid Sharia, always the method of ijtihad, but it always be continued to be enhanced in the future based on the ICM advancement. But I believe, and we believe until now, all these 15 principles is adequate to meet the requirement for the need of the Islamic capital market industry in the future. To whom shall the guidance be applicable? To the industry players, product and services. Alhamdulillah, we already received a proposal with the Sharia pronouncement that try to align themselves with a certain principle in this guidance. And how would the guidance be applied? Yes, initially the guidance will be applied for product issuance. When adopting the guidance, Sharia advisors are to disclose that the product terms and features align with the guidance. So currently, any product issuance is easy to adopt, but we encourage other entities and services, if they want to align themselves with the what we call it, this guidance, we are really welcome on that kind of application. And what would be the approach of implementing this guidance? And it's as a principle based document, the industry players are strongly encouraged to adopt this guidance. I would say that this is not a guideline yet. So that's why we name it as a guidance, not a guideline. So when it is a guidance, it is strongly encouraged to be adopted, but hopefully one day we can have it as a guideline later on. So this are the brief introduction on the Maqasid Sharia guidance of the Securities Commission Malaysia. I would say that this is the one of the product that we are looking forward, and we continue to explore, and we are open for all of us to also explore this document and give feedback, and also give suggestion how we can use and utilize this document later on. I think I will stop here, Ustaz Sahil. I think we can